What's going on, y'all? Hello, hey, hi, it's me, Mr. Dale OG, and I'd like to take this minute to welcome you back to, or welcome you to This Is Life TV. Now, I'm here about to get myself back to work on my brand, my business, my dream, my vision, which is my clothing company and my creative outlet called This Is Life. The thing is that it's taken me a lot to like pull myself to just do the simplest task, which I've never had this before. It's never been the case for me before. Um, Reason being, if you're new here, if you're new to this channel, new to this video, and you haven't seen my previous videos, I left my job earlier this year in April to go all into my brand. I had just in 2023 and 2024 experienced life in a way that I was like, I see what it's like to, be at my lowest. Now I want to see what it's like if I really go at it full force and try to live my best life. And like I said, I left my job. I had a plan that, I worked hard, sacrificed hardcore for about 5 weeks to, hire a marketing company. In my opinion, I thought I did everything right. But, God had other plans. Man plans and God laughs. What I planned was to, step away from my job and go all in my business. But, God had different things for me to learn. And I'm grateful that he taught me to learn that. I'm grateful that he took that time out for me to learn what it is I learned, which is faith through him, faith and confidence and full reassurance that he will provide for me no matter what. It was necessary for me to learn. So I'm grateful that he did that. At first I was feeling like I failed, but I realized, like there's no failure. God had a different plan, and it's his plan at the end of the day, his will. But the thing where I'm at now that I'm feeling like God has just like released me back to like create again, is I guess the best word to call it is trauma. I started my brand when I was 18. I'm 33 years old right now. I started my brand back in 2010. So I had it for 15 years. And every time I release something, bro, I would just go ahead and do it. If I have an idea for something, I just do it. I just release it. I conceptualize it, write it down, make it plain, and just do it. I've never thought twice about releasing something and if it's going to work in X, Y. I've never had that thought. In my 15 years of creating, I've never had that, that doubt. Oh, I'm nervous about this. But after this year of leaving my job and things not going, like I tried about 6, 7, not to be, no pun intended. I tried about like 6 or 7 different times this year completely, this 2025. And none of them worked. None of the things I've tried worked out. Even though I've put my all, nothing worked. And again, I got to correct that. Nothing worked in the way that I wanted them to work, in the way I envisioned that. I got to correct that. Nothing worked for the way I planned it to work out. And that was traumatizing. Now at this point, I'm, because of me leaving my job, I'm about 6 or so months behind on rent. My phone that I'm currently recording, it does not work outside of the Wi-Fi. Phone is cut off. My business account is I owe like $1,000 on my business account. I'm in a lot of debt, basically. I'm not mad at it. It's the consequences of taking a leap of faith. But it's just traumatizing now because like I've seen how things could not go my way. So here I am at my computer screen trying to have an idea, have a plan that I believe is a God ordained plan, a God, provided way to move forward. What I've never thought of it before, but it's like, it's really nerve wracking. Like I'm really like rethinking every step. It's taking me a lot just to do the simplest thing, just to write down and take action on the simplest thing. Whereas back in the day or even earlier this year, as soon as I had the idea, bro, I'd be on it, bro. Like I'd be all over it. But I don't know. Nah, I know. It's just I came on here to realize and to speak about it. It's just definitely nerve wracking, and like I want to be that person that's like one day like, hey guys, this is how you get through X, Y, Z. But like I don't feel like I've made it through a lot, but I don't feel like I've made it through enough to sit in this position and be like, hey guys, this is how you do X, Y, Z. This is how you get through this fear or this trauma. So all I can do here is just literally document myself going through the process now of getting back active in my dreams and in my vision and through faith. through faith, because without faith, bro, I'm cooked. Without faith, bro, I'm cooked. You know what I'm saying? Without faith, I'm cooked. I'm hopeless. I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? Without faith, I'm cooked. But I'm about to document me going through this with faith, because that's all I got now, with faith, through God, through God's grace and through God's mercy. And I'm gonna try again. That's really all I have to do. That's all I have. I don't want to work a job. I literally lost my last seasonal job that I just recently had. You could check my last video, because of this BS, bro. And it's like, I don't want to work a job because, one, I'm capped. You know how it is at a job. I'm sure you can relate. You're capped at what it is that you can make. It's stressful. There's so much stress and negativity centered around it, and that just, cuts back on my creative energy. And that's what I want to do in my life. I want to create for my life. I want my mental power, my physical power, my spiritual power, what I could create with my hands, to be how I live my life. That's the best way, in my vision, to live life, and that's all I want to do. That's what I'm trying to get back to. So with that being said, man, we got the computer screen, Photoshop up. That's the other thing about this. Now it's like my finances is so limited. Like, I got a little bit of money from my last check from working at the week that I did at the job. I got a little money, and so now it's like I'm so strategically trying to see how I can use that money to get back to where, to get myself back to a place of operating in full faith. So I just spent like $15 on Photoshop, and I gotta pull my website back up, which is $50 a month. And it's like, I'm now, having been so broke this whole year, it's like, bro, like I've seen the significance of every dollar. So for $15, bro, I could eat for a week with $15. And then my website is $50 a month. Bro, that's, to me, it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, but through God, man, that's all I got. That's all I got. God's gonna do this. Jesus is gonna bring me through this. God's got this. My OGs, the people that are not people, they're the energy that I rely on, and that's how I'm gonna make it through this. So y'all about to come along with me for the journey as I bring this next collection back. I wouldn't call it from the dead, but I call it from, not scratch, but from experience. That's what they say. When you start over, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. So yeah, it's about, I'm gonna try to document as much of it as I can, man. And we gonna see.
Or that dream seems like it's over. You wanted to start your business, or write the book, move into that nicer neighborhood. You tried. Doors closed. You didn't have the funds. What you thought was dead is still alive. God is about to do a new thing, unexpected, uncommon. You didn't see it coming. A surprise.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? New day. As you can see, I cut my own hair. That is the benefit of being broke. You're forced to learn ways to, get things done for free. So, as I spoke about with y'all in the last piece, was yesterday, but as you guys just saw, take a leap of faith and, putting the money that I have into, investing the money that I have into my faith, that things that this time around is going to work out. So today I'm about to renew my domain and put back up my Shopify website. So I'm about to just do that with y'all quick, as just showing y'all I'm actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My beautiful logo right there. All right, my youths. If this were, all right. So here we are. This is GoDaddy, and my Shopify, as you can see. My domain, as you can see, is $50 for the year. So we're going to renew that. And just for 1 year, continue to check out. And boom. Bow. Now we're on Shopify. And as you can see, your account has been inactive for more than 3 months. 3 months. So there was an issue with your payment. Like I said, since I couldn't afford it, I had to chop down, I had to let go of my site. And that was one of the toughest things I had to do. As I said before, I don't know if I said it in this video, but I've had my business since I was 18. Had it for 15 years. I'm 33 years old now. So I don't have any kids, but to let go of my site feel like what I would imagine a parent would feel like if, like, they fell on some hard times or something like that, and they couldn't take care of their kid, and like CPS or something like that had to take them away. That's what it feels like having to let go of my website, bro. Like, it was painful. Not just my website, my business. It just felt like super painful. Like my only child. Like I have to give them up because I couldn't provide for them. It hurt. It hurt. All right, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I totally forgot that I couldn't pay my last bill, and it closed it with me owing the monthly. So it's 43. So not only do I have to pay for the last bill I couldn't pay for, but now I have to pay for this bill. So this unexpected $82 here. What did I say? Excuse me. $82 here. Sheesh, boy, that one kind of hurts there, but we gonna do what we got to do. You heard? So yeah, we are back here, and see, this is, I don't know if I told y'all in this video, but during that whole 5 whatever month, I only sold 2 items, bro. This one I had to refund the guy because he ordered something which I needed a bulk order to fulfill, and this guy, I have not paid him back yet. Luckily he I kept up with him. I told him what's going on, so he understands. But there's only 2 orders that I have not. I mean, those are the only 2 orders that I got in that whole 5 something odd months, bro. But I'm back in Shopify. And just so we're clear, guys, don't think I'm not gonna pay him. I am. I'm gonna offer him from the new collection 2 new pieces. Either if he wants to get from new collection or if he wants the old pieces. But yeah, we talk frequently, brother. Let me see my website. Let me see if it works. If it's up, THISLIFE.TV. Let me see. Oops, typed that shit in the wrong thing. THISLIFE.TV. Wow, bro. Wow. It literally feels like what it feel like if I had a kid and I just got them back, bro. Man. Look at this, y'all. This is my archive page. This to show you how long I've been working on my brand. From 2010 to present. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. These are just the collection of the pieces that I have documented, bro. This is just what I have documented. I released some pieces that, weren't a collection. But this is, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Look at that. Look at it go. Look how long it's going on. You know what I'm saying? Look how long it's going on. You know what I'm saying? Look how long it's going on. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. And I dabbled with music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you guys got a second, you want to check out the website and go, listen to things I've made. You know what I'm saying? You go do that. You can go do that. You know what I'm saying? Man, wow. Whoa. But like I'm saying, bro, that was just, how much did I spend? Quick maths, 90, that's 15, 150, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 130. So that's about 130 that I just spent, plus, what did I buy yesterday? Oh, a Photoshop. And then I just sent some images off to a graphic designer to have them clean up. So overall, bro, I just spent probably about like 160, 170. Yeah, 150. Math is bad, but you get what I'm saying. And again, that's definitely a big step in faith because, bro, like I said, I don't have a bunch of money. And if you watch my last 2 videos, or my last video, what's going on with the job that I had. And bro, this is all going out in faith again, bro. Sheesh, man. This is all going out in faith again. Because that money I just spent, bro, that's a bill. Like, when you've been so broke and like you know how to do survival mode, even though I don't want to be stuck in survival mode, you have to learn how to survive. Like, you have to learn how to be broke, even though as weird as that sounds to say, you got to learn how to do it. To spend that much in a day, to me right now, is like, bruh, like, yikes. The only thing I've spent that much on is my light bill. And that's a necessity. But these one could classify as not a necessity, but for me, it is. Like, I don't want to do the whole job thing anymore, especially after I realize that now somebody could just play with you and just get your job taken away is just trash. And going in there and just, you know what I'm saying? It's just all faith right now. This is all faith right now. I don't want to go back to a job. I don't want to be played with people and their BS. This is all faith right now. But, yeah. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man, where we're going to be going more into the process. I'm just going to be taking you guys along this journey, my thought process and all that good stuff you feel. So, Mr. Dale OG, this is Life TV. Love y'all. Peace out. Stay up. Stay in faith. Stay connected to God, my G.